Salute, Wild Country Updates and more. I just want to bring this update to you guys. Closing down another franchise that, you know, was a thing back in our older days. Denny's. Denny's, America's Diner, shutting doors across America. It really doesn't matter where you grew up. Chances are you have been to a Denny's once or twice in your lifetime, which I know I have. I remember getting the Grand Slams. I remember stopping there, 12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning after a trip at a bar or after a trip at the races. Go there, get a breakfast, sober up a little bit. I think a lot of us have done that. Stop there after the clubbing or, a night of partying, and then we go there and we, sober up, get something to eat. Well, they're closing. It appears to be what is happening, slowly but surely, to one of America's famed breakfast late-night eateries, Denny's, known for their outrageous menu combos, like the Grand Slam. Yippers, I remember getting the Grand Slam. Moons over my hammy and the Lumberjack Slam. Denny seemed to gain most of their popularity in the 80s and 90s. Oh yeah, back in 85, back in the mid-80s, back in the early 90s. Yeah, I remember they used to be booming. The parking lot used to be full. Now we go by our local Denny's, where I'm at in Pennsylvania, and I go by there during the day, around 4, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night, and their parking lot is half empty. And I know that's not the only place it's like that. There's other places. How the hell is Perkins? They're staying open. And Perkins is way more expensive than Denny's. I remember Denny's used to be way cheaper than Perkins. According to ethos.com, the Denny's chain got a little bit smaller in 2023, closing 57 locations because of inflation-related challenges. These changes range from the cost of the food that they serve to the price of rent in the locations, all the way down to the hourly rate that is expected to pay nowadays. Then it goes on to say Robert Versteck, Denny's CFO, not CEO, my bad, CFO, has said that traffic over the past few months has been steadily declining by 6%. The 57 Denny's that have closed their doors for good are about to have some company. It goes on to say Denny's revealed that the chain is working through some additional closures as a result of those inflationary pressures. On a recent Denny's corporate call, Verostic revealed that it used to take exactly $1 million profit per year to keep Denny's location afloat. That number has now gone up to $1.2 million. That alone is enough to scare away potential franchises from opening one of the shuttering chain restaurants. According to the earnings released for 4 of 2023, Denny's looks to be shutting the doors for good on another 10 to 20 of its restaurants across America. Some people have vivid memories of hopping in the situation wagon or minivan, no, station wagon or minivan, and heading to Denny's with the family for a meal, hoping your mom and dad chose the non-smoking section so you could breathe while enjoying your food. Could those memories soon be a thing in the past? The once iconic national diner chain? Only time will tell if and how many more Denny's will be gone by the end of the year, or for good, for that matter. Even Evan Paul is the host of Taste of Country Nights, a syndicated radio show heard on more than 130 country radio stations nationwide every night from 7 p.m. to midnight. He plays the best new country. Okay. So, shout out to that Evan Paul guy. That doesn't have nothing to do with this story here. Big brands closing locations in 2024. Here's a look at some of our favorite big brands that will be closing locations in an effort to stop losing money at stores that are underperforming. The Children's Place, Bath and Body Works, Tuesday Morning. Texas is the home state for Tuesday Morning. So many of their remaining locations will be closing here in our state. Gap clothing stores. Gap is only keeping open its most profitable stores. A large number of locations have already closed. Bed Bath & Beyond, Party City. Walmart is generating lots of profit in Texas, but they will be closing a few locations nationwide due to crime and low sales. Best Buy. I know our Best Buy closed in Pennsylvania. Target. Hardee's. That's a famous stop. Hardee's parent company Summit Restaurant Holdings filed for bankruptcy, which is the cause of more stores closing. Big Lots is trying to be strategic on which stores will close due to low profits and which ones will remain open. Burger King, Starbucks, Macy's, Foot Locker, Boston Market, Walgreens. I know they closed a lot of Walgreens. CVS Pharmacies, Rite Aid, Godiva. But yeah, that's a couple of them closing. Um, each year, and every other year or so, we're hurting and hurting more. And this is exactly what they want to do. They're not just hurting American people, they're hurting communities. They're hurting white communities. They're hurting black communities. They're hurting every single community by doing this. But we're also doing it to ourselves because we're not attending to keep these businesses afloat. Instead, we're supporting the next, China or the next Korean or whatever you want to, whatever. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you remember going to Denny's? Do you remember having a good time at Denny's? Do you remember stopping there late mornings after clubbing or just going there on a Sunday? Sunday after church. Stop with the family, get dinner. Do you remember that? Could it be a thing in the past, like the article said? How many more? Is it going to affect your area? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And please hit the like, share the video out with your friends and family. Hit the bell notification. That way you know next time when I upload a video. Until next time, peace out.